Hey, this is Mr. Thaddeus here with Smoke Break Sermons. And today's sermon is called Go Anyway. If you read that book, hey, don't let me have to tell y'all to leave that dog alone again now. If that dog bites you, I'm not coming out there to help you. I'm going to take my belt and get you home to you. I'm tired of talking to y'all now. Leave that dog alone. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I got my grandchildren over here with us, and they be picking at that dog. And when the dog get a hold to them, then they running, crying, and carrying on. Look at that. Back to what I've been singing. This y'all sermon is called Go Anyway. If you read that book of Exodus in that 4th chapter, around about that 10th verse, it could tell you a story about a man named Moses. God had went to Moses and talked to Moses in a burning bush. First of all, let's start right here. If you go to talking to me in a burning bush, I ain't gonna hear nothing what you got to say because I going the other way. I don't know about you, but if a voice start talking to me out of a bush and the bush is on fire, and I go stand there while the bush is on fire, no ma'am and no sir, I got to get out of there. But Moses had stand there, and the Lord been talking to him out of the burning bush. And the Lord tell Moses, look here, say, I want you to go down there to Egypt, and I want you to stand in Pharaoh's fields, and I want you to tell Pharaoh that he got to let my people go. And Moses said, oh no, I can't do that. And God said, why you can't do it? Moses said, because I stutter. God said, you say what? Moses said, because I stutter. And God said, look here. You can stop giving me an excuse because I had known you stutter when I came and asked you to go down there to talk to them. Say, I'm going to send somebody down there with you, and they're going to be able to interpret and tell these people what you got to say. But you're the one what I want to go to confront Pharaoh. And Moses was reluctant, but Moses ended up going to do what the Lord tell him to do. Now, this is why I want to tell you. You done come up with 1,000 excuses why you can't do what you're supposed to be doing. You say you've been going to start your business, and then you say, oh, I can't start it. I ain't got enough money. Some people start their business with $100 in a laptop, and you crying about what you ain't got. Say you've been going to start baking, selling your cookies. I ain't got the right package. Shut your mouth. Everybody starts somewhere. The Bible said, despise not the days of the small beginning. You just got excuse after excuse after excuse why you can't do what you're supposed to be doing. Let me tell you something. Ain't nobody in this world perfect. And everybody had to start some way. So why don't you start some way? Why don't you